Guys, I'm freaking out right now because we just set a record for the most enders I've ever found in a box of pennies. To start us off, we have a whopping 6 wheat penny enders, 2 reverse and 4 obverse. But that's not all. On top of that, we have this old Canadian right here, 1964, and perhaps the most interesting coin in the box is this mystery coin right here. You cannot tell the date on that coin. It looks super old, and I'm excited to find out what we have. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Quin Coins, your home for treasure hunting of all kinds. So today I have another $25 bank box of pennies, and we're gonna be jumping into some more coin quest. I have my American coin album right here, my Canadian coin album right here, and we're gonna be seeing how far we can get into these today. Now, as we progress through this series and fill in more and more holes in the collection, it becomes more and more difficult to find new coins that we don't already have. However, I don't think we're gonna have any difficulties with this box because I can already tell that it's loaded with good coins. How do I know that? Let me show you. If we take a look here at the rolls, these first 7 are the confirmed enders, and then this last one is the mysterious one. Let me show you some of the obvious enders first. So to start off right here, we have a wheat penny on the end right there. That is a coin that goes from 1909 up through 1958. So that's the kind of stuff that we're looking for in these boxes. We have another one of those right here, another wheat penny ender with the reverse showing. These are all probably going to be 50s. Like if you see right here, this one actually looks really nice. That's a 1958 right there, which still has some of the luster on it. And then right here we have a 1951 Denver, getting a little bit older there. And then we have, once again, another one. This one's gonna be a 1952, it looks like, 1952 Denver. And another one right here. This is the most I've ever found, by the way. I think before this I'd found 4 in total. We have 7 here in total on enders. That's another wheat penny right there. And then right here we have an older Canadian. This one's a 1964. That is the last year of the young heads. We'll get to that a little bit later. So that's the 7 confirmed enders right there. And then we have this mysterious one right here. Really can't tell the date on that one at this point. I'm thinking it might be 1970s though, but I can't really tell for sure. It just looks really old and really messed up, and I can't tell if it's a wheat penny or not. I'd have to flip it over to be able to tell that. But that's what we're dealing with here, guys. This is gonna be a really amazing box just by the number of enders that we show right now. There's gonna be some old coins in here, lots of wheat pennies for sure. So guys, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into all of these enders and see what we have. I'm just gonna open them one by one. We're gonna do it live and see what else we can pull out of the rolls. So I'm gonna start with the reverse ender rolls because I think those are the coolest. We don't know what the date is gonna be on those wheat pennies. So I'm just gonna jump into this first one here, and I'll go ahead and unwrap that. I try to unwrap these in a specific way so that you guys can kind of see the ender pop out, but it does make it a little bit difficult. As you can see, sometimes it doesn't always work. So that is the ender right there. Like I said, these coins go from 1909 up through 1958, so we know kind of the date range at which this coin is going to be in. It doesn't look like it's gonna work here, guys. There we go, just got it. So let's see what we have for this particular coin right here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got a 1940, guys. That is nice to see because most of the enders that we're showing the obverse were in the 50s, so it's nice to see a little bit of an older coin there. And it's in decent shape. It's about what you'd expect for a 1914 penny. I believe we already do have this one in the collection, so we will just put that one to the side and keep looking through this roll to see if we have any more. Oh, it looks like we do already, guys. I just saw that one pop out right there, so this is already a 2 wheat penny roll, which is really cool to see. You don't see that often in the pennies. This one's going to be a 1950 Denver, which I believe we have as well. So I'll put that one aside. And let's just keep looking here, see if we have any more wheat pennies. I see a Canadian already. Let's see what that's going to be, 1997. I might have to check, we may need that one, I'm not 100% sure. But guys, I am expecting a lot of wheat pennies out of this box, just based on the number of enders and also the fact that we just got 2 in that roll. Let's go ahead and jump into the next wheat penny reverse ender here, just because it looks like that roll is all done. I didn't see any more wheat pennies in that, so I'll just kind of roll this one out. Here we go. This is the ender right here. Let's flip this piece back right here and take a look at what we have. So there's another reverse ender. We're gonna flip that one in 3, 2, 1. All right, so this one's gonna be a 1955 Denver. We do have that one in the collection as well. I know we have all of the 50Ds, so we're not even gonna have to check on that one. I'm hoping to get some older stuff today, guys, so that we can fill in some of those more difficult spots in the collection that have been kind of holding out for us. So let's see, just make a little brief search here to see if we have any more wheat pennies in this roll. I see a Canadian right there. Let's see what that one is, 1986. All right, let's keep going here, guys. See if we have any more wheat pennies. And I don't think we do have any more in that roll, so we will get on to the next one. Why don't we go ahead and pick this 1964 Canadian roll. This is going to be a young head Canadian. It's the last year that they were made. They were made from 1953 up through 1964, and this was the last year, by far the most common year. And that is what the backside of them looks like, as you can see there. And like I said, the date is 1964, so this isn't a rare coin per se. It depends on what part of the country you're in. You might be able to find a lot of these. Like I'm here in Michigan and I get a lot of these. Probably don't even go a box without finding a 1964 up here. But let's see what else we have in this roll, guys. I'm just going to dump it out here, and wow, this one's being a little bit more difficult. There's a really messed up coin right there I kind of want to look at real quick. I don't know what's up with this coin, guys. It looks like it's probably a zinc penny. But let's see if we have any more wheat pennies in here. Like I say, that's just kind of what I look for on camera. Of course, if an Indian head or something like that were to come out, I would definitely pick that up as well. Looks like we might have another older Canadian in there. I see a kind of coppery edge that looks Canadian here. Let's see what we have here. Oh, it's another 1964, guys. We got another 1964 young head in this roll, so it's a double young head roll there. But I don't see any more wheat pennies, so we will have to get into the next one, guys. We got 5 more ender rolls. It looks like the placemat's getting a little bit full here, so I'm just gonna dump this out. I got a nice little box here that I can put the coins in, and that's kind of what these placemats are used for. If you haven't seen the placemat yet, this is what I use to coin roll hunt. I design them, and you can get them on my website at quinscoins.com. I will put the link down in the description below so that you can hunt in a very similar fashion. But guys, let's get into this next one. We got a 1950 something or other. I couldn't really see that last digit, but I'm sure that it's probably just going to be one of the more common ones. I'll just pull it out here so you can see. Yeah, it's looking like 52 Denver. Like I said, we already have all of the 50 Denvers, so not going to need that one, but we'll put it aside. It's definitely a cool coin to find out of the box. See if we got anything else here. Right away, I'm seeing a older Canadian edge right here. You can see that usually they're very obvious because the coins have denticles in Canada, which no American coins have. And it looks like this one is going to be a little bit older, 1961. So that is also going to be a young head, and you're pretty familiar with that design at this point. We get a whole bunch of them so far. That's actually our 3rd one in just a few rolls. So let's go through this, see if we got any old stuff. Oh, we got a 2009, it looks like. Like to pull those out. That is a, what is that? The Professional Life, I believe, is the name of that one. Actually, I have pictures of all of them on the placemats here. These are the 2009 cents. So that's what that is right there. It's the 3rd one in the series. I like to pull those 2009s out, and let's see if we have any more of them here. It looks like that is going to be the end of that roll. All right, so guys, we still have 4 more to go. There are so many enders in this box. This intro is going to be insanely long. This one's going to be a 1958, and this is the one that was in really good shape. Let's go ahead and pull that one out. I'm interested to see what the backside looks like. I'm guessing that it's going to be also in pretty good shape, so I'm definitely interested to see that, guys. Let's take a look at this. Like I said, it still has a little bit of its luster left. A really nice looking wheat penny right there. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's a really nice looking backside right there. The wheat ears are looking great on that coin. It even has a little bit of rainbow toning on it, so that's an awesome coin to pull out. Don't need it in the collection, though. It is a pretty common wheat to pull out. Pretty much all of the 1950s are pretty common, so. All right, that looks a little old. No, it's just going to be a 64, so that is not going to be old enough for us here, guys. Let's see if there's any more wheat pennies here. 64, 64, a lot of copper in these rolls. There's a pretty nice looking 1968 Denver. It's pretty cool to see, but not worth pulling out, at least by my standards. So we'll get on to the next one. I'll probably do one more, and then we will dump the placemat. So let's see, where's the ender? There it is, 1950 something. We'll see what it is. I saw a D on it though, so I know that we don't need it in the collection. Here is the coin in question. 1951 Denver. on that one. So like I said, that is going to be another wheat penny right there. Another common one, unfortunately, so we're not going to need that in the collection. But here's a Canadian that just popped out. What do we got for that one? 1981. Don't need that. Okay, what do we have here? It looks like we just got another young head, and we don't know the date on that one yet. Let's go ahead and flip that over and see what we got. Okay, another 1964. Like I said, those are fairly common, so expect to find a lot of those. If you do see a young head, that's probably a decent guess on what the date would be. There's another Canadian right there. I'll just put that one to the side for a second here. And what else do we have in this roll? It doesn't look like we have anything else there, so we got just one Canadian. Oh, that's a 66, very close to being a young head there. So I'm going to go ahead and dump these once again, because the placemat is getting a little bit full here. Just dump them into the box. And we have 2 more rolls to go, guys, at least for these enders anyway. We're already up to like 8 minutes of footage here. That is a 1950 something once again. So we'll pull that one out and see what we got, and look through the rest of this roll as well. So let me grab that one first of all. What do we have here? 1952 once again. We already got a double ender. That's pretty cool. And that is a wheat penny, like I said. Looks pretty rough on the back, so we'll just put that one to the side and look through the rest of this roll, and then we will get into that mystery roll, which again, guys, I can't really tell for sure what this coin is going to be. It looks really old and messed up, so I'm excited to get into that one. But let's first finish up this roll right here, see if we have any more old coins, wheat pennies and stuff like that. I'm not seeing anything yet. Like I said before, I am seeing a lot of copper, but not seeing any wheat backs or older coins in this roll. So I think that's actually it for that roll. So we will just go ahead and get into this mystery coin right here. Really interested to see what this is going to be. Again, it looks like it might be a 7, so we might be let down here, but I'm just going to go ahead and unroll it here, and we will do an epic reveal here once we get this coin out. So as you can see, this coin looks very old, really messed up, but yeah, it's starting to look like a 75 or something. So we'll flip that over, guys. If we got a wheat back here, this is going to be interesting. 3, 2, 1. Nope, unfortunately it's just a memorial cent, guys. I believe the date, you can see there's a 5, so I think it's 1975. That third digit's kind of hard to read. I was hoping for a 1915, but I don't think it's going to be one, guys. So we'll get into the rest of this roll here just to see if we have anything else. It's kind of a last chance for the live unrolling here, and I think we might have something there, guys. Yeah, it looks like we do. Looks like we have a wheat penny in this roll after all, 1947D. And I will have to check the book on that one because I'm not sure if we had that or not. All right, guys, on second look, it looks like I may have missed a very important coin here. Well, it depends on what the backside is. This is the rarest 2009 coin that you can get. As you can see on the placemat, it is the 4th one in the series, and we are still looking for the Denver version of this coin. So we're gonna flip this over and reveal whether it's gonna be a Philadelphia or Denver. I've been looking for this for over 12 boxes now, and I'm really surprised I haven't been able to find it. Let's see what it is, guys. 3, 2, 1. Unfortunately, it's just another Philadelphia. I cannot get the Denver version of this coin. You'd know if it was Denver if it had a D below the 2009 there, but really have been having a difficult time finding that coin. So that is going to be still something that I pull out of the box, but it's not going to be going into the collection today. But what we do have going into the collection is that 1947 Denver. Let me flip to that page real quick and show you guys. Here is the page where that would go. So we do have the 1947 plain, but we do not have the Denver yet. That is super cool to see and be able to get that coin right there. It's not by any means a low mintage or a key date coin, but it's still one that we need in the collection, and it's a pretty good looking coin. So I'm just going to go ahead and place that right where it goes here in the collection and slide that back in, and we just got one for the collection, guys. All right, guys, so it's been a few rolls since I got that 1947D into the collection, and I got some cool stuff to show you. It's nothing crazy, but I think I just got a really cool find right here. This is another young head, and it still has some of the luster on it, something that you don't see very often. I'm guessing it's going to be a 64, but if it's older than that, then it's going to be super cool. So let's flip this one over in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got a 63 right there. It almost looked like a 68, but you know that's not possible. They ended in 64, so that is cool to see, guys. I don't think I have a nice lustrous one like that for 63, so I'll probably end up replacing whatever I have in the collection with this one right here. Very cool to see that come out. I'm going to go through the rest of this roll because I see a lot of copper here that I wasn't seeing in some of the other rolls. So hey, look at that, guys. We just got a pre-1940s wheat penny right there. Check that out. 1936 on that one. And it does look quite a bit older. If I saw it from the reverse, I'd say it's probably going to be older. You can see it's quite a bit more worn down than your average wheat penny. That is really cool to see, guys. It's very difficult to find the pre-40s wheat pennies. So 36. Let me check in the collection here real quick to see if we have that one or not. I really don't know on that one. It's kind of a common date for pre-40s. Yet we do already have the 1936, so that one is not going to be going into the collection today, but it's still super cool to pull out. We count those quite a bit more highly than the post-1940s wheat pennies, and that is the first pre-1940s to come out of the box, so very cool to catch that on camera as well. But I think that is it for that roll, guys. Let me just show you a few things here that we found earlier. We got a 1941, so getting kind of back there, but still pretty common. We did get another 2009 Professional Life, and this one happened to be a Denver. I don't know why we can't get that one on the Presidency, though. And then, of course, we got another Young Head. This box is just filled with these things, 1962 on that one. So we'll keep hunting, guys. I'll turn the camera back on when we find some more stuff. All right, guys, couple rolls later, and we have yet another chance to get that 2009 D Presidency. This was like the third coin in the roll, and once again came out reverse side up. So let's see if we're going to get it this time, guys. 3, 2, 1. Of course, it's a Philadelphia every single time. Guys, we have to get it at some point here. Oh, that's a really interesting looking, what is it? Formative years is what it's called. Really interesting toning on that 2009 there. I wonder if this one's going to be a D. It is. We can get a D on every single other coin except for the presidential. It's really unbelievable. Getting a bunch of Canadians as well, guys. There's another Canadian right there. Oh, check that out. It's a bird scent. We get these very occasionally. It doesn't come up too often. It's a 1967 centennial year. We do count these as an important coin in the boxes, so it's cool to see that one come out. I will put that one in a special place here. See if we got anything else in this roll, guys. I don't think we do, though, so that is it. We will get on to the next one, and I'll turn the camera back on in just a sec. All right, guys, we got a lot of interesting stuff going on in this roll already. I'll start with, well, first of all, we have a couple of reverse enders. We have a wheat penny showing over here. I'll just pull that out a little bit. That one might be a little bit older too, so I'm excited to see what that is. And then we have a young head right here. So we'll flip this one first, see what we have. Ooh, 1960. I think we have 60, 61, 62, 63, and 64 already out of this box. Got another Canadian there. I'll just pull out real quick. And then we have this wheat reverse right here. Let's see what this one is, guys. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1944. That is a little bit older, but one of the most common wheat pennies that you can possibly find. They made a bunch of these. I think somewhere over 1 billion. So not too hard to find. But still cool to find, still cool to pull out. And I think that is it for the roll, guys, so we will get on to the next one. All right, guys, a few rolls later, and we have yet another chance to score here. This is our third Presidency 2009 coin, also our third reverse showing up here. And I don't know why they keep showing up like this, but I'm not mad about it. It makes for an epic moment here when we turn it over to see what we have. Hopefully we finally have the Denver this time. And I want to show you something real quick here. I just got another 2009 here. This is the first one in the series, and of course this one's a Denver too, so I feel like this box is just teasing me, and it better give up this 2009 Denver here, guys. 3, 2, it is not. Philadelphia once again. So of course we that's 0 for 3, guys. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know why this is such a difficult coin to find. The Philadelphia is actually rarer than the Denver Mint. I just have a really tough time with the Denver. So we got a few more coins in the last couple rolls here. Just a couple more young heads there. And then, of course, another wheat penny. This one being a 1956 Denver, so another common one right there that we don't need in the collection. We'll keep going, and I will update you when we find something else. So a few rolls later here, and I have a wheat reverse showing on this roll. I just spotted it here. I'm gonna go ahead and flip that one and see what we have on that. It looks like it's probably gonna be a 50s. It's got some pretty good details on the back. Let's see, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 1949 Denver. That's kind of an interesting date. Typically, when you see a mint mark on it, it's going to be a little bit better of a chance that we have it. Unfortunately, we already have the 1949 Denver, and we actually do need the 1949 plane in that case, so we don't need that coin right there. Let's see if we have anything else in this roll, though. We might find something that we need. Maybe we'll get one of those 2009 Denvers. I don't know. We've had quite a few chances here in this box, just haven't been able to get it yet. I don't see anything else though, guys. In the past few rolls though, we did get a couple more things. We got another bird cent right there, another 1967 Centennial Canadian. And we also got another wheat penny a little bit earlier, and this one is just going to be a 1946, which is a pretty easy one to find. So if we take a look over here, you'll see that we have quite a few coins building up. We already have, we're already about halfway through the box. We got a lot of young heads, a whole bunch of wheat pennies, and actually a surprisingly high amount of of 2009s right there, and then of course our pile of Canadians and other things that we have as well. So a lot of good stuff in the first half of this box, guys. I'm hoping for some older coins in the second half. Let's see if we can get it. So guys, just 2 rolls later, and I just came across a wheat penny reverse that looks like it could be something a little bit older. Just wanted to flip it over just in case it is. I don't know, I thought the color looked interesting. Now looking at it, it does have pretty sharp details, so it's probably, I don't know, we'll find out. Let's see, guys. 3, 2, 1. It is older, guys, 1936, but unfortunately we already know that we have that, and we did pull a 36 out of the box earlier, so that's still cool to see though. It shows that the older stuff is in here, so I'll put that one aside, see if we have anything else here. And then if not, we will get on to the next one and hope for something just a little bit older than that. So it looks like that's it, guys. I'll get back to you in a sec. All right, guys, this roll, the very next roll, is looking interesting. I think we already have 2 confirmed wheat pennies here. This is a reverse here, so let's flip this one over to see what we have. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 1944, very common right there. I'll put that one aside. And then we have this one here. It's showing obverse up. We already see the date is a 1940, so some older stuff there. Not quite old enough and not quite rare enough for our collection. I think that's it for the roll though, so that was a 2 wheat roll right there. Let's go ahead and get into another roll live here. I'm just feeling kind of lucky here because the roll before that had the 36, then we got the 44 and the 40. So I don't know, maybe we're moving into some good territory here. We got some pretty weedy rolls, if you could say that, I guess, for a lack of a better term there. But okay, we got a 59 Denver right there. That is just on the edge of being a wheat penny, but it is not. I guess I should probably flip it over just in case it has a wheat back. That'd be kind of cool to see. I mean, it would be very cool to see. There's pretty much like one of those in existence as far as I'm concerned. But it looks like just a bunch of copper in this roll, guys. No wheat pennies or anything like that, so we'll get on to the next one. All right, guys, check this out. The very next roll, this is the roll I should have grabbed. We have 2 wheat pennies right next to each other, and possibly, I think, yeah, we got a third one confirmed right there. We got a 1944 once again, so that's pretty common. Right next to it here, we had a 1958 Denver. Very young wheat right there. It's just a baby. Very cool to see that as well. And then we have the reverse right here. This one also looks kind of newer, so I'm guessing 50s. Let's see what we got here. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1948, not bad. Let me just check the book real quick. It looks like, yeah, we do have the 1948, so I'll put that one to the side. And I was seeing something, yeah, right here we have a Canadian. Oh man, I was hoping for like a KG 6 or a 5 or something like that. It's a 1961, so just gonna be another young head. Like I said, we've been pulling crazy amount of young heads, but that is already, guys, 3 wheats in this roll plus a young head. So let's see if we can make it 4. I don't think so. All right, guys, that is the best roll of the box so far. We'll keep going and see what else we can find. All right, guys, I'm not really sure what's going on. The last 10 rolls have only yielded like a few finds that I'll show you in just a second here, but this roll ended up having quite a few 2009s in it. So I saw 3 of them so far. This one's just gonna be a filly. That's gonna be a professional life, and then here we have a formative years. Let's see if we got a D on that. Nope, both fillies. And then we have one more chance at getting that presidency 2009 Denver. The last 2 coins were fillies. Let's see what we have here, guys. Fingers crossed. 3, 2, 1. Of course, 2009 Philadelphia. Still haven't been able to get it, guys. I'm absolutely hoping that we do it sometime soon. I'm just going to go ahead and open some rolls live. Let's see if I can dump these without spilling. Ooh, that's pretty nicely done. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of these rolls live, guys. We have 4 rolls left to go, and I'm hoping to get some more coins into the collection. So far, all that we have into the collection today is that 1947 Denver that came out of that mystery roll, the roll that had the really old looking coin on the end that just ended up being a 1970 something. And I don't know, these last rolls haven't been that great. I think the box was kind of like segmented into some like really good stuff and then some just kind of mediocre rolls here. So I'm hoping that we can get at least one more coin into the collection out of these last 3 rolls. But I'm not really sure if it's going to happen or not, so we'll just have to keep going through them and see what we can pull out. Because you never know what's going to be in these rolls. It's really difficult to predict that stuff. You know, the enders help, but even that isn't going to be super accurate all the time. Ooh, that's a nice looking coin, guys. We just got this reverse Wheatie right here. It looks like it has just a tiny little bit of luster left on it. Let's see what that is. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 1945. I'm gonna probably put that one in the collection because it's a little bit older and it's got a lot of luster left on it for that age at least. So that is really cool to see. I'll put that one to the side. Let's keep going here, see what else we can get out of this roll and then the next one as well. The next 2, I think we just have 2 more to go. And that is it for that one. So let me just move this up a little bit so we have some space to do our hunting on. So like I said, guys, this is the second to last roll right here. And we're going to see what we can get out of it. I haven't even really been seeing a lot of Canadians recently either. So that was kind of interesting because the first half of the box had tons. That's a nice looking 1963 right there. I'll put that one to the side. There's a Canadian 1978, it looks like. And what else do we have in this roll? Oh, we got a young head right there. I'll put that one to the side. Well, let's get it to the side so it doesn't get mixed up with all the other ones. I think that's it for that roll. Let's see what we have on this young head, guys. We are still looking for some of the early 50s, mid 50s on these, so this could be one we need. Nope, just a 1964. You could probably tell because it had a lot of the luster left on that coin. So guys, we're now down to the last roll. It's going to be our last chance out of this box to get that 2009 Denver or anything else. Just these last 50 coins right here. Let's go ahead and rip into them and see what we can get. Of course, it's looking pretty zinc, guys. I don't know about this roll. Oh, I think I see a Wheatie right there off the bat. Yeah, that's a pretty common one. I think we already have this a couple times over in this box, in 1952 Denver. But a Wheatie's a Wheatie. That's a good sign for the roll. So I'll put that one to the side. See what else we have in this last roll here. Oh, we got a Canadian right there. I think that's some kind of a centennial year. Is that the 92? Yep, 92 right there. That one comes up quite a bit, so I'm not too worried about that. Wow, look at that coin. I think some of these coins might have been artificially toned. That doesn't look natural to me. And it's a 1967, so kind of weird. I'll put that one to the side anyway. But yeah, let's keep going through the rest of this roll, guys. Do we have anything else? One sweep through. Doesn't look like it, guys. So I think that is going to be the end of the box. I'll pull out this toned coin right here just for the heck of it. That's a nice looking coin. Why not? I'll throw those over to my brother Kevin and see what he thinks about the toning on those coins. But anyways, guys, that is the end of the box. Let's go ahead and get into the wrap-up. All right, guys, welcome to today's box wrap-up. We have a lot to go over here. Let's go ahead and start up here with the wheat cents from the 40s and 50s. Look at this. We have a total of 21 of them. A whole bunch of them right there, plus the one that went into the collection, that 1947 Denver. We didn't forget that one. So that's 21 plus one more is 22. That already brings us up to 110 points, when these are worth 5 points apiece. Now coming down to the pre-1940s wheat pennies, we got 2 of those, both of them being dated 1936. So that is an extra 20 points right there. That brings us up to 130 points already. And then let's go down to the 2009s. So 2009s are worth 1 point apiece. We got a whole bunch of them today, probably the most that I've had in a box in a long time, and a good spread of variety here as well. Like I said, we got 4 of those presidency coins. All of them were the Philadelphia variety, so we weren't able to get that Denver variety today, but a whole bunch of them here. As you can see, we got all 4 of the varieties and a multitude of them. So 14 in total. That brings our score up to 144. And then coming down here to the young heads, Canadians, we got a bunch of those guys. So I think we got, look at this first row is all 1964s. And then the bottom row, we have a 63, 62, a bunch of 61s, and a 1960. So a good variety there as well. It looks like we had 13 of those. So that brings our score. I lost count at this point. I have it over here though. And we have 2 2 bird scents right here. Those are worth 5 points apiece. That is a total of 219 points on the box. Very good box, guys. Like I say, anything over 100 is a good box. This was a phenomenal box, and you know, having those 6 enders plus the Canadian plus the mystery ender, very cool box to go through. I was hoping for some more older stuff that we could put into the collection. I was thinking that there'd be just like a ton of wheats in this box based on the enders, but you know, you get what you get, and I was happy to get that 1947D into the book, and hopefully next time we'll get some more Canadians to put into this book as well. Well guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap this one up. If you haven't already, make sure to head on over to quinscoins.com where you can check out these placemats. I have them up for sale over there. These are some placemats that I designed that just sort of aid you in your penny roll hunting. They're really good for beginners or just anybody who likes to you know, visualize things as they go. We have all the different kinds of coins that you can find in your coin roll hunting penny adventures. And then on the back side over here, we have this score sheet which we use to rate boxes. We also use them in our competition hunts as well. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. quinscoins.com, and links will be down in the description. That being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go down below and leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, because I post new videos like this every single week, always bring you along with the hunts and having a good time. And as always, I'm Quinn, and this is Quin's Coins signing out, and I will see you in the next one.